For this video, we're going to break down number 59 defensive end and offensive lineman Andrew Mendel of Lakeland High School, located right here on the screen. And this young man, 6'3", 200 pounds, good length, height, lean. He's got that basketball player frame. And out on the edge, it is tough to get outside of him because of that length. He also has solid feet that allows him to move horizontally pretty well. What I also like about him is that there are some plays that you see on tape that he shows solid awareness. Right? He can process the action in front of him. He can make the play. It's not just sheer athleticism that he has success with. As a pass rusher, I have to say he's very raw. I mean, he uses his length, he uses athleticism to get to the quarterback, but there's definitely room to improve on with whether it's plan, using his hands and stuff like that. Running backs, tight ends, a lot of them, they've struggled to block this young man because of the things that I mentioned. Now, again, I talked a little bit about it before. Things to work on. Two of the biggest things. Number one is strength. He could definitely get stronger, especially in his lower half, which will help him be both a better pass rusher and in run and stopping the run. And number two, using his hands. Again, using his athleticism, using his length, his long arms, that's all great. But if he could use his hands, incorporate hand usage better, whether it's hand placement and disengaging, he can be even more dominant of a player. And let's go over a couple plays. Eventually he's right here. This is going to be a simple pass rush, right? He's going to be coming off the edge. You're going to see him. He's going to go off the edge. He's going to get deep enough, and he's going to cross the face of the lineman. And again, the lineman does a pretty good job of cutting him off. But again, this is where the length, this is where the athleticism comes in. He gets deeper than a quarterback. He realizes he's got a cross face. He's going to do so using that length, using his hands right there, and getting this sack. Big sack on fourth down. And again, when he uses his hands, he could be a real force. Again, decent start right there, but the lineman does a pretty good job cutting him off. He realizes he's getting deeper than the quarterback. He's going to cross face. Again, boom, look at him use his hands right there and make this sack. Nice play. And again, same game. Here he is out on the edge. You know, offense is anticipating him to be rushing off that edge hard. And what they're going to try to do is throw a flare right outside of him. Right? Lineman's going to try to get to the outside, seal him off. But they're expecting him to just rush the passer, right? This is what the awareness I'm talking about. He's going to read this pre-snap. Okay, because I know this because right at the snap of the ball, look what he does. Boom. He's going horizontally out this way. Right? He's not just rushing the passer. He's going horizontally out this way. He's seeing the lineman trying to get outside of him. He knows. Ball's coming outside. Look at him. Gets outside. Doesn't allow this lineman to get to his outside shoulder now. Makes his play for a big loss. And again, I talk about his athleticism and his length. This is just pre-snap. This is just right when the ball snaps, he knows where this ball's going. Right? This is diagnosing a play. Real nice play there. Let's go to another play. Here he's located right here. And this is in the run game. You're going to see they're going to be doing down blocks. They're going to be pulling a couple linemen. This guard is going to try to kick him out. They're going to fake a run this way. Quarterback's going to pull it. Let's watch him. Okay. First off, I'm going to go back one more time. Number one thing, I always like edge defenders, and again, depending on what the scheme is, I always like them touching the end man on the line of scrimmage at the snap of the ball, right? So that's one thing, but what I like is that he squeezed this play down. Right? When he comes upfield, he doesn't just run upfield. Look at him shuffle and squeeze this play down before he takes on this guard. And what that does is it doesn't allow him, he doesn't take himself out of play. He doesn't run up the field, give an easy kick-out block for that guard. He's going to try to squeeze this hole down, and I like this too. Again, he's the edge defender. He's trying to contain. He's going to attack this blocker with his inside shoulder, keeping that outside arm free in case this guy bounces to the outside, right, that he can make a play on it. And that's exactly what happens. Linebacker does a good job undercutting that block, which allows him to bounce to the outside, and he can make that play now, right? Again, he doesn't get pushed off his spot. He attacks that blocker right there, keeps that outside arm free. Now it bounces to him. He can come off that block and make a play. Let's go to another one. He's right here. Going to try to run outside of him. Again, pulling a couple guards. This back is going to try to hook him. And using that length, it's hard to get him. It's hard for these backs to block to the outside. Again, look at him fight to get to the outside right there. Again, you can tell the helmet is on his inside shoulder. Allows him to fight to the outside. He's going to fight. Running back's going to try to cut underneath him, and now he can disengage and make this play. Again, but his number one thing, getting contained, forcing him inside, fighting across this block right here. A guy trying to hit him inside right there. Look at him use his hands. And when he uses his hands, he can make plays. Again, look at him use his hands right there. Too big, too strong for the back. Let's go one more play. Here he's on the outside. Again, they're trying to overload him. Again, another type of back, tight end, trying to block him. This is a simple play, right? They're trying to outflank him. But this is big. Again, those long arms, right? Keeping the offensive player away from his body. Right? Now he sees him going to the outside, disengage, get to the outside. Now see some of that speed right there. Boom, he gets there. Right? Even with a fast back, gets to the outside, makes this play. Nice play right there.